This is my handsome face, and this is the OlarHike Portable Tire Inflator that we'll be testing out. It cannot compare to my face, I know, but I'll still give you my opinion on it and whether or not it's worth it. Okay, so this one is for cars, bikes, motorcycles, balls, and anything else you might want to inflate. Fast inflation, automatic shutoff, blah, 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 blah. Let's open up the box and see what we think about it. Here's what the front looks like in case you didn't get a good glimpse. Blah, 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 blah. All right, doing this with one hand, kind of. Alrighty, taking out the inflator first. It's in this protective bag. Looks like there's some paperwork in there too that we'll have to isolate and carefully dispose of without reading. We also have a nice carrying case. That's handy. What else? We got our charger. Yes, sir. For plugging this into the car. Our Prius here. And then we have a couple more things in here before we recycle the rest. All right. And that's that. Yoop. I'll get that later. We also have this hose to connect to the tire, and then some peripherals in case we want to blow up anything else. So let's just check out the inflator itself. I'll get that, I promise. Some paperwork that we don't look at, and then the inflator itself. Now I do want to do something, but this is going to be a little bit difficult, so bear with me. Here we go, ready? Come here, you. There we go. Nice. You get both in the same view, huh? All right. I'm going to attach the hose to this, and then we'll get our full view. Here's what that looks like up close right now, by the way. So we'll attach the hose over here. That'll just screw right in to there, looks like. Looks like that is an LED for some light when we'll need it. Input 5 volt, 2 amps. All the normal things. All right, let's get going. Screw. 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 All right, cool. And this is what it'll look like turned on. Ready? Here we go. Do we got charge? Yes, we do. We're doing some weird stuff with the screen, though. Oh, wait, no, that's pretty cool. So the frame rate of the camera here is different than the frame rate of the screen. So what I'm looking at is actually 0, 0. And what you're looking at is a bunch of things going in circles. So it kind of like goes around faster than the human eye can see. It looks like a solid screen to me, but that's pretty cool. Anyways, there's a few different settings here if we look up close. So settings, light, plus and minus. So I'm guessing the light will turn on the light. And indeed did turn on the light. I'm a smart boy. Oh, it goes to blinking too. It goes to faster blinking, and then it goes to off. Okay. I like this in that, oh, there's the USB-C charging port right there, so we can charge with USB-C. We can also charge with the card port, the one that used to light people's cigarettes. Don't smoke, kids, especially not from your car. Just do it outside the car, you know? It helps the resale value. We're gonna put this into a tire and turn it on and see how quickly we can inflate one of these. It probably won't be very much. I've inflated my tires pretty recently. I normally keep them around 40 to 43, 45 PSI, which is generally where you want it for cars. It does say, like, in general, what car tires are on the box itself, but I don't listen to instructions. I don't know if you got that yet. I like how sturdy and kind of chunky this one is. It's not handheld size. It could be a bit smaller, but for the price, and like, if I drop this, it'll probably be fine. Just kidding, I'm not gonna drop it. All right, I'm going to plug this in, start inflating. All right, a lesson on how to inflate your tires in case your dad never taught you. I got you. All right, so you'll want to kind of unscrew the cap first, lefty-loosey, right? And then we'll kind of take the end of the hose here with the inflator there. Take that hose here. We'll kind of just shove it right on until it starts to make that sound. And then we'll close that tab so it's on nice and tight, just the way we like it. All right, and then we take our inflator here, hold the on button, make sure it's on. All right, it says 45 PSI, that's where the setting is right now. It'll look just like moving numbers to you, but it says 45. And then if I press the on button once, I think that might start it. No, oh, that just increases it. Now it's at 46, unless I press the plus. Oh yeah, I was pressing plus and minus. Minus, that just changes the preset PSI. I wonder what pressing this one does. Oh, that changes it. So it goes from bike to ball to car. Oh, it just like changes in between the different settings. I know the screen doesn't show you much right now. I'm sorry about that. But if I have it at, let's say, I want to put it at 40, there's a car. I want to put it at, let's say, 40 PSI. How can I get this to work? Oh, nope, just holding the on button turns it off again. I'm gonna have to figure out, like, do I have to double press the on button? Am I gonna have to read the instructions? Probably not. This is just gonna take me pressing a couple buttons on the front here for a second until I actually get it to start inflating. Normally these things are pretty simple, so I'm just gonna mess around with the 5 buttons that are there and see what we can do. Okay, so I just realized the mistake that I made. The mistake is that the tire's already inflated. You can tell that because, well, no, you can't, but it says 45 PSI. So that means that the tire is already inflated. This will tell you what the inflation level is of the tire. So I actually have to let a little bit of air out of the tire so I can inflate it. So I'll do that. But one more thing I wanted to mention is that if I hold down the settings button, again, the screen is not gonna help you there. It changes from PSI to kilopascals, and then that goes to kilograms per centimeter squared, and then from that it goes to bar, and then from there it goes to PSI again. All right, I'm gonna let some air out of the tire like this. Don't do this, kids. All right, that should be enough. What does it say now? It says 42. I don't know why I'm showing you the screen. It says 42. I'm gonna release a little more air. All right, now it says 39.5. There we go. So then I have this, let's say I'll set it to 41, and then when I press the on button, there we go. So I set it to 41, it was at 40. So basically what it'll do is you set the PSI that you want, and then you press the on button and it'll bring the PSI up to that level, and then it'll stop automatically so you don't need to release it. So right now it's at 41. So for example, if I put it to 42 and then press the on button, right now the actual PSI is at 41, press the on button, it will go until it's at 42. Ready, go. 0.5, 42, there it is. All right, I'm not gonna mess much more with it since this video is already going on a bit long, but you got to see more of my handsome mug, so plus all around. This is a pretty cheap, pretty sturdy, effective inflator. I'm just gonna keep it in my car in case I need it. I'm gonna use it for my tires and for throwing at people's heads that I don't actually, I'm not gonna do that, don't do that. It's not that heavy. It'll do a bit of damage, but not more than like a glass bottle or anything. Again, I didn't say that, don't listen to me. I like it, I'm gonna keep it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below, and I will see y'all next time.